All right, morning, y'all. So today's December 7th, 2020. I got about 8:25 a.m. here in Las Vegas, Pacific time. So I was just thinking of how I want to do these videos. I think I may just do this channel like during the week, and probably a lot of my
New
street
text message from
rap videos.
+15742410402.
Sorry about that. Now that's throwing me off though. It messed up my flow big time. So yeah, how I want to do these videos. But anyway, let me get straight to the point. All right. So this video is going to be entitled about Casanova, this rapper, and gets caught in the federally indicted, and something like I guess set up a 15-year-old boy to get killed. Plus, more rappers are getting killed. All right. So that and some guy named Triple Beans and another dude named King Von. If I didn't mention King Von, let me mention him again. Let's see. Triple Beans, I think, is out in Jersey, and King Von is out there in Atlanta. All right. So I don't know. It's one of the things. It's like I'm thinking, all right, well, these are young guys that get caught up in crossfire, but they keep bringing these guys up and all that, and it really, really disturbs me. And it's like, all right, just for Casanova, and I really haven't heard any of his music, but I have heard or seen that name before. You see, I'm a Lyft driver, and well, that's one of my gigs there, part-time. So sometimes when I have passengers that may request music off my satellite radio, off the I think it's Hip Hop Nation or the Shade 45, one of those rap channels right there. All right, with those guys, I may see that name, and and again, I do recall that name, and I also from doing research, he did an interview with that guy DJ Vlad, and he who does a lot of different gangsters and rappers and actors and stuff like that. I didn't really get a chance to look into it, but this guy is getting paid like millions and millions of dollars doing something that he loves to do. And it's already hard enough to get out of the ways that those guys are living anyway. I know that they live in rough living. I know that because my dad, all right, had got out of, and my uncles and all that had got out of rough living out there in West Philadelphia. All right, and not saying that I had some trials and tribulations myself. All right, but I don't think I had it as rough as my father. It's like, I don't understand why you're going to work so hard to get out of that situation, and they just going to keep arousing themselves in the same situation. And it does say that you can't serve two masters. All right, so I don't understand. It's like one of the things that these guys got to prove if you still got it, or they feel like they're turning their back on their comrades and all that. But many guys I knew, or you may have seen some stories, like some guys, some of them old timers like Frank Lucas, or I forgot the other guy. Man, it was Frank Lucas' partner. He just passed away too. And he had another partner. Guy just got his doctorate degree, and he got released from jail. If I do another segment like this, it'll pop up. I'm pretty sure I'll mention those guys again. But you can look those videos up, or look at the movie American Gangster. Okay, those guys will tell you. It was like, look, you know what? We didn't have the opportunities that we had. That was one of the things that we were going to make some real money. We just had no choice to resort to that. And they don't understand. They'll tell you they don't understand why guys are doing some of the dumb stuff that they're doing. Because if they had a chance to do something, or had more options, where they have the options that they do now, they wouldn't do it. So I don't know. I don't know if these guys just want to be, and some of those guys are want to be gangsters, like that one dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine. I can't stand that dude, okay? Because yeah, I'll tell you straight up, I think he's fake. I believe that he had a decent upbringing, and he's just trying to pretend to be somebody that he's not, okay? And you can't trust these guys or whatever, because he plays both sides of the fence. Like, he tried to act like he's your friend, he's not. And he tries to act like some fake drug dealer or whatever, but he's working for the feds. And that guy is doing nothing. He's a Jesuit, going around wreaking havoc and getting a lot of guys set up. And I'm not going to sit here and say that's all his fault, because these guys should not be getting into that type of activity anyway. That's if they're trying to develop a rap career, all right? And you guys that are, trying to rap or whatever, you're already rocking the boat. But at least you're getting to do something legal. And hopefully when you do rap songs or whatever, you try to have some type of moral to the story and try to convince others not, to get into that gang activity. All right? The MO is to get your money and you can move on. And maybe when you make the money that you make, maybe you can come back and try to give the community and your family and all that. But again, I don't understand why this guy is like racketeering, doing stuff that he ain't got no damn business doing. All right? And then on top of that, get a 15-year-old boy killed. Why? For what reason? Why? Okay? Picking on some kid or whatever. All right? My thing is, if you want to pick with somebody, they ain't gonna pick with them OGs or whatever, or somebody that maybe got some serious clout or whatever, okay? But rather, he want to go over some 15-year-old kid, probably that nobody cares about, or nobody is, how can I say, that nobody's really looking after. And then no disrespect to that young man or whatever, and rest in peace. All right, but that young man, all right, his life has got cut short. And another thing with these federal indictments, when they come get you, it's really nothing that the local or state can do. All right, so they've probably built a case against you for like 5 years. So this guy had to be doing what he's doing for like 5 years, 10 years for the feds to come knocking at your door. And it's about the chances of them having you convicted is about 9 times out of 10. And if you get convicted, you have to do 85% of your sentence. So things don't look good for Mr. Casanova. I just don't understand why, all right? I think this is a way of the Most High reaching out to grab these guys, especially in the day and age of surveillance. And, these guys getting on social media talking about what they've done, or they quote unquote murk someone and all that stuff or whatever. All right, throwing up all them gang and hand signs or whatever. All right, the stacks of money. All right, when you got that kind of money, the motto is to stay quiet. Everybody knows who you are, and everybody know that you getting your bag. Especially in this day and age where people are struggling to eat and find jobs and stuff like that. So again, to make the money, my thing is make your money and move on, all right? And give back when the time is right. But guys, if you listen to this or somebody, I think when you guys get those contracts, man, it is time to leave. You could always delegate whatever maybe that you had, and I hope that's something legal to your family or whatever, all right? But that's a way of protecting yourself, because you stay in that situation. I hope that you know what you're doing. You better move around very, very strategically or whatever, because they will, your neighborhood, they will devour you, because that cheddar does bring jealousy. All right, they're pissed off because you made it out anyway, and they're pissed off because you're making money. You're making real money, especially if you look like me. All right, and that's in anything you do. I don't care if you're making $10 an hour. All right, so that's from that. All right, let's see how that plays out, but I don't think that's going to be good. This young man, Triple Beans out in Jersey. I don't know what this is about, but it's probably either somewhere along the line is money, but it could be probably drugs over a woman. And a lot of these guys, like there's a young man in Dallas name was R3, and let's see here, King Vaughn out there in Atlanta. Okay, these two young men done got their lights turned out, probably for the same reason. But those two guys got killed probably over some schizoid chick. All right, so this Triple Beans guy got murked in broad daylight. He's somewhere out in Jersey. I probably want to say like around Newark or Patterson, around that area, Jersey City. And the video was recorded. I'm pretty sure you guys look hard enough, you can find it. Yeah, but these dudes out here not playing. I don't understand, like, these guys, they are on YouTube, and right up under your nose, next thing you know, they get killed, but they'll have like 1 million, 2 million subscribers. So they're doing good anyway, but it seems, I don't know what it is though. It seems like it's just something satanic. But then again, this is a way of the Most High reaching out, because these guys, they get a record deal, and next thing you know, they get killed like right after. So it's kind of like you grind so hard, you get what you finally get what you want, and then it's like it's snatched right back, and then your lights are put out. But my question is, and I said this, and I have a part 1 and part 2 of why a rapper's getting killed in my earlier videos, is you get these guys that'll get killed. You see them in pictures with somebody more prominent, and then their records and all that, or their music is put out on satellite radio. So I don't know if this is like a ploy for record sales. Well, it's all about money anyway. It's all about selling them damn records anyway. But I'm just thinking, are these guys sacrifices? I question if the guy from LA and Nipsey Hussle was a sacrifice. And I think I had put out what should have happened when that young man had signed his record deal. All right. So he should have got up out of LA. And I think what it is I'm not saying the right thing to do, but these guys, they stay in the drug game too long. But again, crime does not pay. There's got to be a time sooner or later you got to that you want to move on and probably do something legit. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, and if you don't find nothing else to do, one thing they're gonna do is you're gonna either get caught, or you're gonna end up pushing up daisies. One of the two. All right. So that's just something to think about. All right. Now that I got that off my chest, I hope this is something to stimulate thought. All right. And worry about the Most High and trying, and godly things and all that. I would say they're young men. Worry about trying to be a better person that you were today. I know it's tough, but it's always, the Most High does have a plan for you. So, you don't want to do anything to mess that up, because these cats out here are not playing, and the feds out here and law enforcement, they're not playing either, and the streets is watching. All right, if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, leave your comments, share, and all that. And see you guys on the next video. All right, peace.